Alright guys, so you got to see us stacking out of the trailer for a little bit. So it ended up coming out to 6 full totes. So we got these two here. As you can tell, I've made them a lot higher to allow for all the shrinkage when it's in the kiln. So when this dries, this piece here should be down to here, give or take. You know, so that's those 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6 there. So this one was empty when we started. This is all boiler wood here. The only wood that I keep to throw in there is, you know, substantial pieces, nothing like, you know, a couple slivers from here and there. Something that actually has wood on it we'll keep. And a lot of this is all cut-offs. We topped this one off. This one was probably down to here. So, all good wood. Now, there's a lot of elm in this, and that elm is extremely wet. So I got 6. I am going to put 6 in there today. I have it, might as well stick it in there. I'll just do the last 2. Will be side by side in the back here, or right by the doors. So I got some things. The hell was that? I got some things I got to move the chipper. So I got to empty the kiln, stack them in here, and then put those in there. So I'll probably just get a small time lapse and be doing that real quick here. I tell you what, it's like 50-some degrees out today. Sun's out, it's warm, it's nice finally. So yeah, so that video that I did the other day, and I said how much wood, so it's probably hard to tell because it was like a fast time lapse, but I did have them rounded up. So when you stack them down the middle and then the 2 rows and then you round them on those size totes, it does equal to a full quart if it's 3 of them. So I've done this a long time. I've stacked them prior. I know it's a true face cord. Like, that's a true face cord for sure. The only reason I know that is because when you stack them down the middle like that, I mean, you would think that's not a lot of wood, but it is a lot of wood that accumulates. So a 330 tote would be up to here. That would easily make that. So no reason to question that. So yeah, I got to take that out. It's exactly 5 days in the kiln as of today. I would say like right around now. Yeah, we're like 30 minutes shy, which is fine. It was pretty much good to go as of last night. So we'll get that unloaded, get this in there. I'll show you how I stack it in there for the 6. You could probably figure it out, but I got to move some of this boiler wood out the way too. So, but yeah, let me get this unloaded. I got to get the forks on, I believe. Yeah, they're over there. So yeah, let's get some wood swapped out here. Okay, as you can see there, we got 6 in there. Obviously the back 2 are like this. I just hope they're in far enough where I could shut it, because it was a pain in the ass last time. I think it's in there though. This one's a little off, or if not I have to push it forward, but it should, we'll find out. It's going to be super tight, but yep, there she is. She's full. I know it's hard to tell, there's no lights. So, and like I said before, there's a lot of elm in there, and that elm we're very wet. So I'm anticipating a little extra moisture than normal. Beautiful. That's good. Let's make sure she runs first. I always like to make sure everything's operating before I shut the doors. Oh boy. Today's the day they had that outage for AT&T cell service, so not sure what's going on right now. We got Wi-Fi though. Just gonna go check something here. For some reason I feel like where I have it, where it turns on and off, isn't working. For whatever reason. I can only imagine. And I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. Yep, sure is. Alright, well at least that valve, that new valve I put in is working just fine. Alright, fans are on, fans on. Can't see that one, but I'm sure it is. Alright, let's get this closed up. Okay. Exhaust fans running good. So since it's a little bit more moisture in there than normal, I'm going to set it at that 140, which I already have it at. So, and I have a 5-degree differential for the heat, so it goes up to 140, and when it comes down to 135, then it reheats. All the fans obviously stay on the whole time. So yeah, that should be good. And roughly and that may be my new thing. I may go up to 140 with the 5-degree to 135. We'll see, because I mean the way the boiler reacted was fine. I mean, it was getting the temp, closing, so we'll see. So yeah, that's the wood I just pulled out, as you've seen. Nice stuff. So all the sawdust we've been collecting off the processor, we got all this sold. Customers got to come get it. So yeah, another load in, load out. It's all spoken for already, so which is good. But yeah. So yeah, it was 6 totes from the processor from yesterday, plus a tote and a quarter of boiler wood. So to me, I'd consider that how much wood we produce, because it's still wood that's going to be burnable for us. It may not be ideal, you know, like quality wood like this, but it's still wood made. You know, I'd still have to make wood or whatever for the boiler, so to me it's all the same. But all I know is that, I'm telling you, that elm I put in there was like dripping wet. Some of the ash was pretty wet too. There was a little bit of ironwood as well, but so yeah, that pretty much wraps that up. But I tell you what though, I've been every day I still think about, you know, how I'm going to design the new one when I get it, which is going to be a while. But to be able to double stack them in a 40-footer would be really nice. It's a lot of wood going in and out. I mean, I'm going to quadruple literally how much wood I can dry, and hopefully around the same time frame. Just depends. I think it'll work out pretty good, so we'll see. But I mean, my next task is to work on this, to fix that, the conveyor fins or whatever you want to call them. So I'm probably going to work on that later tonight. I mean, because this one's really bad, and I believe there's one more down there. Of course, there's one end to the other end, so I'll have to work on the one up here first, and then work on this other one, and then I have to be able to lift it up enough to shimmy this. I mean, I could always take this off if I have to. Shimmy this over. I mean, you can kind of see, I don't know, you probably can't see, but that tooth that it operates to turn them is over probably a good inch. This one up here that I did hasn't moved at all. So by me tightening this and adjusting this to make it more center, hasn't moved, so, which is good. So I think I'm just gonna heat that one up pretty good and try to bend it. It should bend. I can't imagine it not bending. Getting low on bar oil. That's after 2 sessions down to there, so. But I tell you what, she's pretty efficient as far as fuel goes. I mean, I think I haven't topped it off, but I had it topped up before I did it. And I want to say I only used roughly 4 gallons maybe. So maybe a gallon an hour. That, to me, I think that's pretty good. So yeah, that pretty much wraps this one up here. The next video will probably be me futzing around with the processor, maybe trying to bend it back. We'll see if I film any of that at all, because I'll probably be swearing a lot. So, you know, typical maintenance frustration. So, but it's got to get done, because I need to pull this back out in a couple days to process a bunch more. So, but other than that, I like it. I mean, she works as designed. So, I mean, yeah, it's not the biggest processor out there, but it does what I need it to do. I also probably need to tighten this chain. I don't think it's supposed to be dragging all the way. I mean, it seems pretty loose, so I'll probably, should be an adjustment here, I believe, maybe. I don't know if that slides. No, it's probably the one in the front. Yeah, I'll be able to adjust it in the front there. So, yeah, other than that, it's good. I still gotta futz around with this to get this to lock down. I'm telling you, I would definitely be a lot quicker if that would just stay down. I mean, because I swear it's like every 4th log I gotta clean it out because it just gets bumped up. If that would just stay, I'd be good to go. I mean, I'd be able to fly a lot quicker. But it is what it is. I mean, you need it to come up and down occasionally anyways, because I'm doing those smaller pieces. Like, as you could tell in that last video, there was a lot of small stuff, and to be able to pop it up without it being locked. But, so, yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. So let me know what you guys think, and as always, keep burning.